Okay, hi everyone, my name is Alvin. Welcome to the second podcast of GatherSuccess.com. Alright, today we got a very special guest called San Chu. San, you want to say hi?
Hi, my name is Sanchu. Thanks, Alvin, for having me here.
Alright, my pleasure too. Okay, why I invited San Chu today was because, as you know, I'm more into blogging, but why did I invite someone like San to come in? In case you don't know who San is, alright, San is basically someone who actually work with big people like Adam Khoo and Dennis Wee, who help them to build six figures in their businesses. So if you want to know how to grow a business, you definitely want to listen to San. And basically, Sam, would you like to introduce yourself, like what you're currently doing and what you specialize in?
Okay, thanks, Alvin. Basically, I'm a marketing strategist, and as what you say, I've worked with some of the bigger name people in the industry. At the same time, I spend most of my time working with small SMEs, which is small medium enterprises, and some even startups. I specialize in helping them create a marketing strategy that help the company to boost their revenue, and also in some cases for startups to actually strategize from the beginning to make the company profitable as soon as possible. I have cases where basically they start up and within just a couple of months are making a lot of money and covering already what they have invested. So that's what I specialize in. And what else do you want to know?
Oh, that's great. That's it. That's good information. So how do you actually like help people to actually build their revenue? Because is it online or offline?
Well, so far my experience has been on the offline world. I'm just starting to go online. I think just couple of, in fact, just last month.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, I have actually dabbled a little bit about in the online business.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing you need to know about online is that internet marketing is very heavily influenced from offline strategies, which is direct response marketing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, direct response marketing. I don't know whether you have heard of the term.
I heard of it before.
Okay, just to explain, direct response marketing is basically the marketing that a lot of gurus such as Jay Abraham, Dan Kennedy, and all these people are practicing very, very strongly and advise, or rather advocate very strongly also.
Mm-hmm.
It means that whenever you put an advertisement, whenever you put a promotion or whatever, you want to actually be able to track and see that there is a real straightaway results. Now, it is very different from the kind of advertising or marketing that so-called traditional or big companies are doing. They do things like putting their brands on the billboard, putting their brands or their posters on the bus stops and all these things. These are not direct response marketing. These are actually more image branding kind of thing, which basically you can't track anything. You can't track the sales or you can't track the response rate, and it is very, very dangerous for SMEs to do things like that.
Okay, that's interesting to know, because I have been marketing online for quite some time, but I also can relate with you, because I realized that most of the marketers online, actually the thing that actually causes them to create revenue is more of the offline and direct marketing. Because I ever seen some marketers who I meet them offline instead of online, they should share with me that most of the revenue, or actually their so-called success stories, are due to because of direct marketing, that they have relationship with some other people where they JV with others.
Absolutely. In fact, if you have been doing online or internet marketing for a while, you know the big players, they are now all doing conferences, isn't it? They are all doing seminars, they are all doing workshops. And doing workshops, all this are offline stuff, isn't it?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So doing online stuff is great, but you can definitely multiply your profits, or even leverage that to make even more while you're combining offline strategies.
Mm-hmm. So let's say if for myself, if let's say I'm a blogger now, how can I actually benefit myself in, let's say, my own skills in blogging and IT skills? How can I actually benefit in the offline world?
Okay. First of all, we like to do whatever I've done for my clients. First of all, before I start, I will actually find out what's their background and what are their strengths, what are the weaknesses, and how to actually position them. This is a very, very important critical step. Creating a positioning for yourself in the marketplace. So, based on what you have said, let's say you're an IT expert. You mentioned earlier you have actually 15 years of experience in IT industry. So you can use all that to differentiate yourself from all the new people who are going into the internet. Now, recently in Singapore, internet marketing is very hot.
Yeah.
And so many other people from the UK, the Australia, the US.
Yes. All are coming down.
Yeah, all are coming down to Singapore to so-called teach.
Yes.
And from there, a lot of the Singaporeans, even the younger ones, students and all that, are so crazy and going into internet marketing. And one of the first thing that they do, one of the easiest thing is start a blog. Right?
Yeah, correct.
So how do you differentiate yourself compared to all these different people who are going to the blog? And basically, they also want so-called to teach blogging, right?
Okay.
Okay. Based on what you have said, straight away you stand above them, or majority of them, because you have 15 years of experience. Okay. And not only that, just now before we started recording, you were telling me that you have worked with some of the big companies and all this, including Forbes. So you can use all this to back up your claim, to back up who you are, what's your identity, and why people should listen to you more compared to listening to someone who is just a student somewhere in a uni or in a poly or whatever.
Okay.
And that positions you, which is one of the first steps, and then you give them an offer of why you are further different, an offer that helps the listeners or help your prospects to actually start taking the action to either buy from you or start the relationship going further or going deeper by either buying from you or buying or attending a seminar with you or whatever,
Okay. Because I actually, for those who are listening, the reason why I actually approached Sam today was because I went to see his, he recently launched a product called speedtowealth.com, or you can go to speedtowealth.com, check out his website, and basically whatever, that's not what Sam has shared, it's actually all available at that website, because I'm actually looking through it now. He actually goes, whatever he says there, he actually goes through 8 parts in his things. First thing is talk about the art of the start, the effects of mega and micro trends, and how to profit. And also talks about how to position yourself, how to speak well through marketing, and writing persuasion. Is it?
That's right. It's persuasion in copywriting.
Internet marketing and some bonuses. You want to explain more about what's the package about?
Okay, thanks. Basically, in near the end of March, in fact on the 25th, 31st March, and 1st of April, these 3 days I'm holding a special seminar. It's a workshop focusing on how to use marketing strategies to apply to your life or your business to help you grow your wealth. That means leverage and multiply your profits using marketing strategies. Now, I've actually broken down the steps so that it's easy for participants to follow. A lot of people who go to seminars, I understand there are a lot of seminars around.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
The thing is, so far I've not come across one single seminar that is just focusing on marketing alone, other than internet marketing. Yet, at the same time, internet marketing is too focused on just doing it on the internet.
Yeah, correct.
Which is great because I have nothing against internet. Internet is actually a wonderful medium. But a lot of people should understand also that internet is just one of the medium, one of the choice. And if you are already having a business, offline business, you can actually apply the strategies that I'm teaching on your business straight away instead of you have to start an internet or start a website or whatever. You don't have to. You can straight away apply marketing strategies in your business right now.
Okay. So maybe you want to share some of your success stories, like how who are your clients that you help so far using the Speed to Wealth system?
Okay. Well, you mentioned two of the bigger names of the people that I work with, Adam Khoo and Dennis Wei, but I'll not use them as a gauge because most of the people probably are smaller businesses and all that. So I'll use other smaller companies.
Okay.
One of the companies that I work with is actually an interior supplier. They are a hospitality supplier. They supply things like the curtains on the sofas, or the small trays, that kind of things, to contractors or architects or interior designers that supplies to hotels. So it's hospitality industry, to hotels, to resorts, stuff like that. Now, when they are starting, when they approach me, they're basically just starting up, and they are barely known in the industry. They have a few so-called small clients from contacts that they already have, but they wanted me to help them build a brand and also to reach out further to leverage their income. And what I did for them is I go through a process that I've mentioned to you just now. I basically find out what's their strengths, what's their weaknesses. Every client that engages me, I will go through with them an in-depth what I call business audit. Okay, to find out what's their strengths, what's their weaknesses, who they are, what are the things that we can leverage, and how to position themselves. I went through that process with them first, and then after that, I give them the so-called prescription of how to achieve the goals that they wanted, which is to reach out further in the industry, to get better known and stuff like that. So I help them write out a powerful brochure for them, and also help them implement a very simple marketing, email marketing strategy.
Is that mean if anyone who sign up your Speed to Wealth package, they're actually getting a free consultation by you to actually build their business?
Well,
it's something like a planning guide for them.
Well, it's actually much better than that. Let me.
That's what I feel like, much better than that.
Okay, let me go back to what I'll cover in just a bit. Let me finish up the case study. So by doing that, they are able to actually reach out further in the industry. And just recently, there is less than 1 year, they're actually already closing deals like $70,000 deal. They get approached from people from Japan and US and Korea. Actually, one of the Korean prospect now is asking them to quote for if the contract went through, which is very likely. They just told me. If the contract went through, it actually will be 7-figure amount. And another prospect that they just contacted them is from China, and that project is interesting because they are actually going to supply, if the contract went through again, they're going to supply for the Olympic Village, which is for the Olympians.
That's very big.
So it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big, and this year is gonna be a huge year for them.
Oh yeah.
So
definitely.
That's one of the case study that I just did. The thing is, going back to what I will actually cover in the program. The thing is, for clients, I'll actually do the stuff for them and charging them a much higher fee. So basically, they give me a high fee. I charge a minimum of $7,000 per project. So I charge a high fee. But what I do is I give them the fish, right? Which is you have heard of the term before. Now, people who come to the program, Speed to Wealth program, which is at speedtowealth.com. What I do is I actually break down the whole process of what I do for my clients into step-by-step process that they can actually apply themselves. At the end of the 3 days, they'll be able to fish the fish themselves.
So instead of people learning how to fish, you give the fish.
Well, no, I mean they'll be able to fish themselves. They'll be able to feed themselves So at the end of the day, they will not actually need to pay me the high fees for me to do the things for them, because they already know how to do it themselves.
Oh, okay, so it's teaching people how to fish in the end also.
Yes.
Okay, because that's a very important skill to learn how to fish.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Let me see. So when's the event going to start? I mean the actual days.
The actual days, as I mentioned just now, is on the 25th March, on the 31st March, and on 1st April. Those are the weekends, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. And so it's easy for people who are even currently holding a job, if they're interested to start somewhere, start leveraging what they have. In fact, the thing is, a lot of people are missing opportunities to start businesses, or to start actually making more money from what they are doing now, because they don't understand how. They don't know how to. This program can show them, just as I mentioned just now earlier, just based on what they are doing, even though they are actually working, they can leverage on whatever they have now to start making more.
Oh, is it? Even for those people who are working, they also can apply our system?
Absolutely, because one of the people who have attended in another program that I was a guest speaker, she applied one of the strategies that I taught, and just within the month, in fact, within the program itself, she actually already started making money. But within the month, she actually made an additional, on top of what she's doing. I mean, she's an employee. On top of the employee salary, she made an additional like $4,000. And the next month, she was making like $15,000 additional from what she's doing.
Oh, that's good.
Absolutely.
So, does it got anything related with business, or is still about her work?
It's actually additional on top of what she's doing as an employee, so it's different.
Okay.
It is more in line of what she loves to do, a hobby that she has.
That's great. So that means for the 3 dates, it's a 3-day event, right? It's a 25th, 26th, 27th, and 31st. So you actually can come on either the 3 dates. Am I right?
No, 3 days actually. The whole 3 days are the whole program. So you have to attend the whole 3 days.
Oh, so it's 3 different separate days.
That's right.
Okay. So if they like to sign up, they just go to your website to sign up?
Yes, they can go to speed2wealth.com and register there. In fact, I'm actually promoting this program, and I'm blasting this to also a lot of the SMEs. In fact, I'm doing a small tie-up with ASME organization.
Oh, that's good.
So this will be out to tens and thousands of people. I'm only selecting, or rather, I'm only taking a small group of people, probably 20 to 30 people, to ensure that I can give my personal attention, because this is the first time I do a public workshop. So I want the people who attend to really benefit and to really profit from it. If they're interested, they can go to speed2wealth.com. But at the same time, do it fast, because currently there is an early bird price. But the early bird price will go off soon. So just go there and visit the website, read the letter, find out whether it is what you're looking for, and then if it is, just sign up soon.
Alright. Thanks, Sam, for the much values that you gave to us. So if for those listeners who really want to benefit from what, if you're thinking of setting up a business, or you're working and you want to currently increase your effectiveness and also generate more money for yourself, you want to listen to what Sam's package is all about. Alright, remember the website is at speed2wealth.com. Alright, head on to the address to see what Sam is promoting about, and you will see for yourself that actually on the front page, actually when you go in, you see Adam Khoo and Dennis Wee. It's opened up my eyes very big. Alright, you actually work with these big people, so it's really someone you want to listen to and want to learn from. Alright, thanks Sam very much for the podcast for today.
Thank you. Just to make sure that people know the website, I spell it out. speedtowealth.com. That is SPEEDTOWEALTH.com.
Alright.
Okay.
So head on to the website today. And thanks
a lot, Alvin, for having me. See you soon.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Alright.